Hello everybody and welcome to the Wandering Village. This is a game where we build a brand new civilization on top of a giant dinosaur god who's roaming the world. That means the environment is always changing around us and we have to be ready for anything. Right now our giant dinosaur god friend, whose name is Onbu by the way, is fast asleep, but that's not gonna be the case for long. Soon enough he'll wake up and start walking. We wanna make sure we are ready for that. We wanna make sure we have plenty of resources at our disposal. We have 100 berries, 15 wood, and 15 tools. It doesn't sound that promising. I think we need to start working on getting some more food. We have a lot of people that need to eat. So we're gonna open up our build menu over here. We're gonna go into our food area. We're gonna build ourselves a berry gatherer right over here. And they're gonna automatically carry the resources towards it and then build it up when we have everything that we need, which they cannot do because actually we are out of wood. So I'm gonna tell them, hey, chop down these trees over here. We can do this manually, or we can also go ahead and build ourselves a wood cutting camp in a nearby area, and we can assign a couple people in here and they will automatically chop any trees in range. We also want to get ourselves a mining camp, plenty of stuff to mine over there, and we need a clay gathering camp. It's not the most important thing, so I'm gonna just place it down. I'm gonna actually disable it for the time being so they won't build it, because I want to focus on the other things first. But they're doing a good job of that. They have the woodcutting camp, they're chopping down trees, that's great. They have the berry gatherer, that's awesome. We have some berry gatherers already, they're gathering some food for us. With all these new resources, we need a place to store them. So I'm gonna get myself a material storage. Having it over here is kind of like a central area, I guess. Gonna place it right there, and we also want to get ourselves a road to connect all these things a little bit better. Right now they're going north and south mostly. We're gonna just build a big road. As the road gives them a speed boost, it's gonna make it easier for them to walk around and do stuff. They're almost ready with the road project. That's great. They're almost ready with material storage as well. That's awesome. I think it's time for us to allow them to build the clay gathering camp. We do need that. We have a bunch of bear workers. Were you actually idle there for a second? I think he was idle. We actually don't have enough berries be harvesting them, but what we can do is we can find any other berries on the map and we can tell them, hey, harvest and remove. It's gonna harvest all the berries and then pluck out the berry bush and they can move it to the actual berry gatherer area. They will do that automatically. So I want to find all of these. I want to click on them and make sure they rip all of these bad boys out. And here they come with the seeds. They're gonna put the seeds in here and plant them in a random spot, giving us a little bit more berries to pick berries from. That sounds great. That's awesome. Okay, I'm seeing a very common complaint. They're all saying, hey, I want to have a house. I don't have a house right now. So let's go give them a house. It's going to cost us a lot of wood. So we may want to build another wood cutting camp because that seems to be a resource we're using a lot of. So that's going to be the first thing we do. I'm going to go into here, and we do have enough to build one more camp. Actually, we have enough to build two more camps. I'm going to build a wood cutting camp, let's say over here in the southern area right there. That sounds great. And then there's a decent amount of free room over here. I think this is where we can build our homes. So we have tents. They offer protection and housing for 2 villagers. We have a total of 10 right now. So having 5 tents is going to be enough. I'm going to put them, let's say, just like this in this area. And we're going to get a dirt road that connects them to the main thing right there. And we're going to have tents on both sides of this. Gonna make for a great town for us. So everybody's very busy, they all have their assignments, and I just want to take a minute and appreciate the awesome art of this game. I love this 2D style. Everything is a 2D image, a 2D drawing that is fully flat, and it looks so good and it feels so great. Oh, I think Onbu's waking up. Hold on. Oh, he's waking up! Oh, my big friend! Yes! Oh, no more sleep for you, man. Oh, he's ready for it. Oh, no, we're shaking. Our down's shaking. Hopefully you can all hold on. Okay, you seem to be having a very good grip on him for some reason. That's great. He's up and running, dude. I love it. He's a little bit hungry, but that's fine. I'm gonna find some food soon. And he's walking. My dude is moving. He is going towards the green biome. All right. Pink is safe. Green is potentially scary. And as soon as Onbu started moving, we have some new people who want to join in. You're welcome. Now we have 12 people, which means we need a couple more tents. So let's go and actually get one more in here. That sounds awesome. That sounds great. We still want people to build these up. They're gonna do that. What is the holdup though? Oh, we didn't assign anyone to the woodcutting camp. That's my problem. We got that over there. Yeah, we're out of logs. That's our biggest problem right now. Now that we have 2 more people in here, we should be getting more and more logs, and life is gonna be even better and greater and more awesome. Okay, so what is the next thing we want to do? We probably want to build ourselves a research building. A research building lets us do research and unlock new technologies, new buildings, new improvements, and all that good stuff. We have material storage, we have a berry gather, we have all of these camps. So we've basically exhausted all our options for building stuff. So we have to actually do some research. Oh, I can actually see it over there in the top right. The green biome, it seems a little bit sus, I'll be honest. We're almost in there. And also there's some cool stuff on the road, an abandoned encampment. We might find some good stuff over there. That sounds great, that sounds awesome. How we're looking with our research building, it's actually being built right now. They have all the resources. We still have a couple of tents we want to build, but they're, you know, we're making progress on them. Looking good. We have a lot more logs now. Stone is still kind of low, but that's fine. We have plenty of food. Actually, if you look at our food summary, we have enough food until day 11, so we should not worry about things too much. Are these guys idle right now? I think I might actually remove one of these workers here and just have one person doing their stuff. Yeah, because we don't need food that badly. One person is enough. We do want to do more building for sure. There we go. Research building. That's awesome. We need 3 people here. We only have 3 people who are idle at the moment. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at the research tree, and we have to get the air well. That's the only option. That's gonna let us get water. That's gonna help us grow other things. The air well is gonna cost us 25 wood, right? Which we don't have yet, but soon. And these guys are building the tents. We wanna make sure we have the tents available and ready. That's fine. We're looking over here. Oh, we're entering the green zone. Ooh, spooky, scary. Oh, and it's also nighttime, which is... Actually, no, it's not nighttime. It's just a dark biome. Oh, no. Okay. That is even worse. The tent is almost done. You almost have everything here as well. I'm gonna finish this in a second. That's awesome. Moving the berry bushes. That's great to see. And after we're done with that, I'm gonna put all of you guys... Speed this up a bit. This is fully full. I'm gonna put all of you guys into here. We need 3 people at the same time. And then gonna go walk in here and do some research. So now we don't have any idle people. We don't have any free workers who are gonna do the hauling, do the building. So we definitely want to get a couple more people. We're gonna have 2 more nomads in 1 day and 16 hours. Until then, if we have a lot of a certain resource, for example, we have quite a bit of clay right now. We might want to just remove 1 person from the clay gathering camp and just have them idle and ready to do like any odd jobs that we need. Okay, here come our researchers. We have all 3 of them. The 3rd one is coming in right now. You can do it, man. And they're doing it. They're spinning the wheel. Their brains are churning. Their minds are alight. And we're gonna research the air well very soon. We want to build that and also want to assign someone to that. So we definitely need a lot of people very quickly. Onbu has entered a jungle biome. All right, so we are inside a jungle right now. That's good to know. This doesn't seem too bad. It seems kind of okay, actually. Yeah, you know, it seems kind of friendly. I don't see any problems here whatsoever. No negative effects. The humidity is very high. Oh, that's good for growing stuff, right? There's no air toxicity. 100% growth. Because it's humid. I guess it could be worse, potentially. The research is coming along quite nicely. We just gotta wait for that to finish. The air well research is almost done. Any second now we'll be able to build those brand new amazing inventions. Air wells have been researched. That's great. We can choose a new research next. Farm sounds great for plots because we want to have a food variety. Just feeding everyone berries. Everyone knows that's a horrible idea. When I actually grow some real food. A water tank to store water. I don't think we need that at the moment. I'm gonna try researching the farm. It's gonna be my goal right now. And if you look at the map here, we're gonna be in the jungle for quite some time, right? Oh, there's the crossroad here. There's no way for us to affect Onbu yet, but we can build something in the future that's gonna let us order him around and make him do stuff. We want to get ourselves an air well. Extracts water from air, works better at higher humidity levels. We are in the jungle right now. Of course, we want to make sure we get that. I'm gonna put this... I kind of want to have it like... Where am I gonna have my farms? I'm gonna have farms here-ish, right? Yeah, that sounds reasonable. So let's build the air wells over here near the spikes. I think 1 is okay for the time being. We're also gonna assign a worker to it immediately, so as soon as it's finished, we're gonna have a person doing stuff over there. And resource-wise, I think we have, you know, plenty of berries. Everything else is looking kind of dicey. It's not like we can... I mean, we could, like, stop the miners from having to do stuff, right? Yeah, having, like, 1 miner, that seems okay, and the other person can just be holding resources left and right. We do have a lot of stuff just hanging out on the floor. Moving to material storage. Yeah, move over there. Just bring stuff over. It's gonna be great. Sounds awesome. And we have people arriving in less than a day. So they will want a place to live, right? So let's get them another house over here. And extend the road a little bit longer so they can move in there and live happily ever after. And here comes our air well. Beautiful. We're gonna have a person working there immediately. It's very humid. We're gonna make a lot of water. We do need water to do berries, right? I think that's the case. We also finished our research. We can now build a farm. That's awesome. The next thing we want to do is maybe like a pantry to store the food that we're actually doing. Or a horn blower. Direct Onbu around. Actually sounds very sensible. It also unlocks carpenters and other Onbu things. Okay, let's go for a horn blower. Because we do want to talk to Onbu whenever possible. You guys can do that research easily. We have all the logs that we need. We're actually using a lot of logs. We might want to get a couple more choppers. But we have like 4 of them already. That's a lot. That is a lot, dude. We're almost at the ruins, and the crossroads are coming as well. If Onbu turns left, we will go out of this humid jungle and back into the lovely, I guess, plains or whatever they are, the pink biome. We might go south though, which means I'm gonna be facing the unknown, and I don't like facing the unknown. We also want to place down a farm that we just researched and have people build that. We're getting some people soon, so they'll be able to work on the farm. And apparently we found 3 tools at the abandoned camp that's gonna let us build some more wood choppers. Our wise sages have managed to research the horn blower. Now we can place this near Onbu's head, and that's gonna let us issue him orders. Problem is this area is actually kind of crowded. We don't really have a lot of options here, so I think I'm gonna have to place it right over there. That sounds great. We also have new people arriving. We'll definitely accept them. And I'm noticing there's a bunch of mushrooms here. I kind of want to harvest those. Yeah, let me just harvest all of these. These are still growing, but they'll be ready soon, right? Yeah, they'll be ready by the time someone comes over there. Let's harvest all these mushrooms. Mushrooms are Onbu food. We want to make sure we feed our lovely dinosaur god friend over here. And since they decay, I kind of want to prioritize this. Make this the highest priority in the world right now. Harvest all of these, please. That's what we need. We're not doing any research. I'm gonna just log this building. That's gonna free all of our scientists to do other stuff. Because we do want to finish off this farm. They're doing that. They're taking their sweet time. I'm gonna have 3 farmers on it. Because we do want to grow a lot of food. We have only 1 miner, unfortunately. And you're kind of getting on a range. You can actually move the camps for free whenever. So we can move you a little bit closer to everything else. It does kind of mess with our road here, but we can do other stuff. We can build other stuff over there. Actually, we can also chop down this tree because it might get in the way. It's not urgent, but something we might want to do. Onbu seems unsure about which path to take at the upcoming crossroad. That's actually great news because we have our hornblower almost done. Beautiful. I'm going to assign a person to it immediately. And that's going to actually let us, if we get a person in here, please, who is working here. There's a person there. Awesome. If you go out here, look at the crossroads, we can actually try to order Onbu which path to take. Now, they seem to be basically the same, from what I can tell. All these are out of range anyways. I'm gonna try telling him, hey, go northeast. And he accepts the command. Oh, he listens to us. He's our best friend. We have 3 in love with him. That's awesome. He's gonna go left, which, you know, might be a good call, might be a bad call. I don't really know what kind of decision that was. But we made it, so that's great. We can also just lock this in here. Yeah, we don't need a person in there right now because we're not doing any orders at this moment. We have the farm. That's awesome. Okay, farms are kind of special because we have to make a plot for the food that we want to grow. So I'm gonna have a bunch of beets all around this area right here. Gonna be our big old beet farm around Onbu's spikes, and then gonna grow all of these and get us some beets, which is gonna mean more food variety for us. Now we could add more, but I'm not sure 3 people can keep up with that many plots. So we're gonna play by ear. You know, we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna start with this, and if we have more room, if we have time for more beets, we're gonna do even more of those. Which is great. Okay, we have a lot of berries available here, which means I think we can now get another berry gatherer to work here. We have plenty of people who are idle and not doing anything, just carrying resources around, which I guess is important, but you know, we can figure things out. Resource-wise, we finally have a lot of wood. Life is gonna be a lot easier now. We might consider disabling one of the woodcutter camps and doing some research instead. Let's see what we have here on offer. Mycologist lets us grow mushrooms. I think that's gonna be important because we wanna feed Onbu. And we can disable this camp fully. It's gonna free up 2 people. We're gonna re-enable this building, which is gonna get a bunch of people in there and they're gonna start doing the research. That's great. We don't need this either. That's fine. Clay is plentiful. Water is also plentiful. We have some more room for storage as well. The farmers are doing their job. Everything is looking great. And Onbu turned. How awesome is that? He's going where we want him to go. Maybe, hopefully. I see this mine over here. We can actually send a party in there to try and loot that. The problem is we need a little bit more research. If you go over here, where is that? All the way here, the scavenger hut. It needs a lot of other researches first. We gotta get the carpenter. Do we have to get the stonemason as well? I think we do. So we need to get all of these, including the pantry and the stonemason. That's gonna let us build a scavenger hut so we can send out scavengers. That's gonna have to wait a little bit. We don't have enough resources for all that right now. And hey, we are back in the pink biome and just in time because Onbu wants to take a nap over there. He's very, very sleepy. How are we looking over here? The research is coming along quite nicely. We have some issues. You have no trees to chop down. Okay. We can move you over here close to the other trees. That's gonna be a problem at one point because we have a limited amount of trees on Onbu. I'm not sure we're gonna manage once we're all out of those. It's gonna be a bit of an issue. Oh my god, he's loud, dude. He's a loud man. Oh, he's pooping, of course, that makes sense. So our research is done, that is great. We can disable this building for the time being. But we're running into some problems. We can build a mycologist, of course. We have it ready and available. We can place it on dirt soil, which actually sounds good because we cleared up quite a lot of room here. Exactly for that purpose. I mean, I kind of want to have it not this close to town. We need to chop down more of these horns and whatnot. I think we might just put it here, honestly. Yeah, even though it's a bit far away, if you get it here, there's still plenty of room we can use for that. We can chop down some trees and some things. We have a problem, though. We don't have enough water. Growing mushrooms is going to take water. And right now it's great because it's raining. But we can't really keep up with this. We need another air well. So, where was that again? Let's get ourselves an air well. I'm going to place one more. Let's place it actually close to the mycologist. Like maybe halfway over there, let's say over here. And we have people, that's awesome. That's perfect. We have more people and they will want a place to live. So we gotta build them a tent, right? Because right now they are gonna be homeless. We'll get another tent over here. It's gonna solve a lot of our issues. And we also wanna research getting the water stored. Because right now we're in good biomes, right? We're in good biomes, it's raining, it's awesome. If we get to a desert, we're gonna have zero water whatsoever. We want a way to store our excess water. So, if you look at our research, if we can research a water tank, it takes 25 water. Doing this would be great. I kind of want to do this before we get to a desert, because right now we can survive for quite some time. We have good enough food, we have berries, we have beets, we have everything we need. But if we run out of water, we're in a lot of trouble. But unfortunately, researching the water tank costs water, and we can't really do that. Let's enable this building again because they seem to be using up all our water as soon as we get it. So I'm gonna stop the farm. I'm gonna stop the berry gather from operating for a while. That's gonna let us stockpile a little bit of water. It's gonna let us start the research. We might need to get even more air wells. They make like 5 water every 4 hours, like 10 in total. I'm not sure how much we're using. It costs 2 water to plant a beet. I guess they planted most of them. But once they're planted, they don't have to like re-water them until they're fully grown, I guess. But oh, there's herbs here. Interesting. These are just like random herbs that spawned. That could be useful. Maybe, I hope. We have water incoming here, so we almost have enough to do the research. Awesome. We have full staff. It's being researched. We can turn these bad boys back on again, which we will. It's gonna take up a lot of our workers. And I'm considering getting yet another well. We don't have people to man it yet, but at one point that is gonna be a thing. And we have a lot of wood now, so we haven't been using wood as much. And I think we can afford getting another well, like in this general area. I'm gonna wait for the water tank first though, because I want to have the water tank right next to the well. In the meantime, we have, we have some free workers. We can extend our road network a little tiny bit. Let's have a road that goes like here. And let's have one that goes over here. And we do want to have one that goes, let's say, in this general area. It's a little bit messy, but, it'll do. So it's going to connect our quarry here. It's going to connect the mushroom area. And I also want to connect this thing as well. They're chopping down these stones anyway, so might as well place down a road there. Because we want to remove the stones ASAP. Hey, we have the water tank research. That's great. And immediately I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go research the pantry. Because we have to find a way to store our food. Right now it's just all on the floor. That's not going to do it. That's not good. Okay. Water tank. 2x4. It's a chunker. It actually fits here perfectly. So we're going to do that. We're going to go remove this one and put it in here. That sounds great. And it's going to let us build another water well right next to it. Hopefully this doesn't require people. Yeah, I don't think it does. It just stores water. So let's get another air well here. And again, if we don't need it, we can just disable it whenever we want, right? It is kind of tight here, actually. So I want to play it safe. Oh, actually, it's gonna cover up the thing. Hold on, let's cancel this. We don't want to mess with our roads. So let's have this here. And let's have the water tank in here in the upper area. And then we can have another road right next to it. And we can have an air well over here. So I'm gonna have to focus. I'm gonna focus these two on supplying the air well. Oh, this one specifically on supplying the air tank. This one can supply the mushrooms once it's built. This one can supply mushrooms and berries. This one can supply berries and beets. And this one can supply our stockpile. That is gonna be the plan. We can always disable this if we have way too much water incoming. Not a problem. Sounds great. Yo, we have the flowers. Oh, they decayed. That's sad. What is here? Herbs. Yeah, let's harvest these actually. That sounds great. Might as well just harvest the herbs, please. Also get this for compost. That sounds awesome. Yeah, there's growing quite nicely. Do we have any more around here? I don't really see them. I'm glad they're here. That sounds like good news to us. We have a lot of logs, so I'm gonna just disable the woodcutting camp for the time being and let them do their thing. Let them get into the workforce. Let them build the buildings that we need. We have the water tank incoming. That's great. Lots of water in here. Awesome. What is this? Salt water. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, just store the water in here, please. We also want to build this bad boy. Again, we have plenty of wood for that. Should not be a problem at all. We got the pantry research. I'm going to stop the research for the time being. Get these guys back on the road. We want to make a pantry. Stalls all kinds of food for villagers. 50 of each. That sounds great. I'm going to build a pantry. Let's say in here. And then we're going to get ourselves a road that goes straight down. That's going to have it easily accessible for all our food production areas. We don't have to connect them directly, you know, we just want to have the road kind of close by. No problem here, we don't have stone. That's fine, we're fixing that, don't worry. We're getting stone rapidly, it's gonna get solved. We have the air well. We do want to have a worker on that for sure. We have plenty of idle people. And it's gonna get us water that's gonna be stored in here hopefully soon. We're busy with the road, busy with the chopping. We have a lot of food. I think we're gonna plant all of the berries here, all the beets. Oh, these are actually grown. Oh, they gotta be harvested, but there's no place to store them. That's where this comes in. Okay, the pantry's getting done. It's gonna be done soon. That's awesome. Also, we're getting some people relatively quickly as well. I'm also gonna harvest these, because why not? And then we can get another couple of tents here. Just have them south of this area. Let's do over there. Seems great. Onbu's still sleeping, by the way. He's a very sleepy boy. Hasn't moved in quite some time. There is some food over here for him. He can eat, because he's getting a little bit peckish. That's fine. What's the next research we want to do? Probably the carpenter, I'll be honest. What's the hop house? Okay, that's a lot of village looking house. We don't want that right now. We're gonna get the carpenter at one point. We'll click that. But we're not gonna start the research yet, because we want our guys to focus on other things. We have the pantry, that's awesome. So a lot of food. We just gotta take all these beets in there. 0 berries right now. I guess they're still all on the floor. We have 6 people working, and Onbu's awake! Yo, he's going. He's doing his thing. We'd love to see it. And hey, we're actually storing water in the water tank. That's awesome. Do we have any idea what we're gonna come up against soon? No, not really. What is this? Nomads. Oh, dude, if we could make him turn. Hold on. Let's try that. Let's assign a person here. Yes, open it up. Open up the horn building. Because we're gonna go over here. And now if you look at the crossroads, is it too far? Go southeast. He accepts my command. Awesome. So we're gonna go southeast when I encounter these nomads. Can I change my mind? I probably can. But that's not a mistake. He's gonna go through these nomads. He's gonna give us a couple extra people. Because we need people. That's our main problem right now. We don't have enough people to actually work everything that we're trying to do here. We need a lot more people just carrying things around. Because there's a lot of stuff just chilling on the floor at the moment. Which is definitely not ideal. Also, these these plants. There's so many of them, dude. Just keep harvesting them, please. We have the tents online. We have a lot of water being stored. That's actually great. So we can actually stop this whenever it's needed. Because we don't need a stockpile at the moment. It's good to have. It's good to have that. We will need more logs for the research at one point. But again, not the most important thing in the world right now. I want to get to mycologists. Oh, actually, hold on. There's so many mushrooms here. Let's harvest these instead. Yeah, just get these harvested, please. There's so many of them. Make them the highest priority because they do decay. And get that ASAP. Beautiful. We can grow more of them over here. Let's assign a person for the time being. It's gonna cost water for us to do this. So we don't want to do too many. Let's get... I kind of want to clear up this area, actually. So let's have them over here. I'm gonna chop down the stones. We don't need that many mushrooms, I don't think. Maybe a couple more. Just over here, just so we have a couple of them growing so we can feed Onbu. Because sometimes we're gonna have to feed Onbu. He's gonna get lost. Won't be able to find any food. It's gonna be up to us to keep him happy and sated. I think it's time for us to start doing the research for the stonemason. I'm also realizing our pantry is full. It's basically full. We have way more berries and beets that they can actually store. So I'm gonna go build another one. Yeah, because why not? So if you go, where was it again? Into pantry here, it's gonna cost stone and clay. Place one more. Oh, I don't want to break Onbu's thing though. Place it over here, right below it. That seems reasonable. Yeah, it seems like a solid spot for it. It's gonna let us store everything that we have. Please contain some fresh food for Onbu. Yo, dude, there's mushrooms over there. Go eat them, man. It's gonna be great. Oh, this is a jungle. Good thing we're turning to the right. We have stinkhorn fungi, healthy food for Onbu, but the smell will linger and dampen the mood of our villagers. Ugh, it's kind of disgusting. Infested mushrooms, good thing we're skipping this. Abandoned encampment, you know, whatever, I don't really care. Onbu sleeping so he can go take a lovely nap. It's gonna be great. Oh, he's eating! Oh, good job, Onbu. You go, man. Go have the time of your life. Okay, water-wise, we are doing great on the stocks here. We're growing mushrooms aplenty. That is awesome. Everyone is very happy as well. We do want more decoration and more food quality, but, you know, we can deal with that problem later on. I kind of want to prioritize this. Oh, they're actually doing it. It's great. They make that the number one priority. Most want to break down this rock. It's taking forever to like break these down because they're just harvesting all the resources from before they can remove them. But it's gonna look a lot nicer when we have those done. This one is almost completed. That's perfect. We have beets aplenty. We have the signs coming along great as well. More mushrooms. Make sure we harvest those. And here we got the carpenter research. All right, you guys can go, you know, go take a break. That sounds fine. That sounds great. Carpenter makes wood planks from wood. We do want to get that going for sure. We have enough room here for like an industry-based thing, right? Yeah, we can have this over here. Maybe more to the south so it's closer to the actual trees. Yeah, that sounds sensible because we're gonna chop these trees fairly quickly. I'm gonna be going into this area. Let's have it over here. It's a little bit far from everything right now, but we can tweak things around. Get ourselves a road that goes something like this, and then we can move this camp, you know, a bit to the side. Let's say over here, and then we can go build another storage for material right next to this area. And we're gonna build all of these. We're gonna assign people to it immediately because we do want to make some planks ASAP. We're cutting camp. Make sure it's open for business because we do need more logs always. You guys are doing a good job clearing this up. We can move you a little bit, you know, just a little bit closer to this area. Yeah, clearing up all of this. What is this? What's the problem? Red flag? No wood? I mean, I'm working on it, dude. Just chill. Don't worry. We got it. Hey, it's raining! Yo, it's gonna let us fill up our water tank more efficiently because we're gonna be making a lot more water. Awesome. It's actually so much faster now. Love it. How are we doing over here? Almost at the turn. I'm gonna encounter some new people soon. We're gonna get more peeps into our camp. I think I'm gonna go into another jungle here at one point, but that's perfectly fine with me. Jungles seem kind of cozy, honestly. I haven't had any problems with them. They're just giving me more water. It's a little bit darker and spookier, but, you know, not the end of the world. How are we doing with our foods here? If you look at our food menu, we have enough food to last until day 22. That's actually not that great. I thought we would have a lot more by now. What seems to be the hold up here? Are we still running at low capacity? Yeah, we have one. We don't have all the bear gatherers. We can get to one more guy over here. It's gonna slow things a little bit because we need to build a bunch of roads, but we're getting 2 more people soon in 13 hours. And also gonna counter these guys as well. And it looks like there's 5 of them. I'm not sure if there's just an icon like that, or if there indeed will be 5 people. But we can just get them over here fairly easily. And if you're gonna get a bunch more people here, let's have more homes for everybody. So I think this should probably be enough, depending on how many people actually join. We don't have enough wood. That seems to be an issue right now, huh? We're working on it though. We're getting some logs. Hey, and we have the carpenter online. They're making their planks, but unfortunately they didn't actually finish doing this. Let's actually unassign one person. Make the material storage a high priority, because we do want to have this like online. It makes no sense for you to build stuff and then carry it all the way over here. We also have a bunch of red flags. That's fine. We need logs. We need wood. We'll fix that soon. Getting new people very quickly, and we also are right next to these guys. So hopefully we can get both of those groups of people on our Onbu at the same time. That would be brilliant and beautiful. We just need 1 hour until these guys come in. Come on, 0 hours. I believe in you. Almost there. Come on, guys. Where are you? Where are you? 0 days, 0 hours. They should be here by now. There we go. Awesome. Okay, we have the event as well. What does it say? A small group of nomads looking for a new home. Will you let them join the village? How many people are there? We have 20 right now. 3 healthy people join their village. Awesome. Beautiful. And that means they want to get these homes. We have plenty of people though. We have 7 idle peeps right now. We can have in here again. It's gonna be great. They're gonna finish off the material storage for us. We have the woodcutters cutting logs. It's beautiful. We have the farms at full capacity. Everything is based at full capacity. The water tank is almost full. So I think we can just close down this airwell for the time being. Yeah, we have the material storage constructed so they can store things in there. They're getting the roads fixed up right now. We're roaming free. No jungles in sight. That's actually great. There's some rain here. Short temperature drop. That's fine. We have plenty of food stockpiled in 2 of our stockpiles here. Plenty of beets, plenty of berries. Looking great. Onbu's alive and well. Everything is beautiful. This has been the Wandering Village. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments. Like, great game. I would love to play more of it. Just let me know. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. My name's been Twisted from HoneyBunnyGames. Now we'll see you next time.